welcome to an exciting program of American Pro Wrestling. What an exciting card we have in this hour. Joining us again this week, the legendary Chief Wahoo McDaniel and my co-host here, none other than Gene Restraino. And Gene, what an exciting card. Wahoo, here tonight we're going to see Buckshot and Ace Bullet. We're going to see Lee Storm. We're going to see Reverend Slim. And this is a match that, well, wrestling fans, you remember what happened here last week. And going to be a Donnybrook.
Well, I think Eagle might have chewed off more than he can handle. It's going to be a fair match. That's why I'm here tonight. I'm the new commissioner. Eagle, get ready, because you're going to have your hands full.
Lace up them boots tight. Would that be your advice, Gene Restraino?
I think so, wrestling fans. We're going to have a wild hour here on American Pro Wrestling. A lot of exciting matches. We're going to kick things off here in just one moment.
And wrestling fans, we're going to ringside.
Well, Charlie, it's another exciting week of American Pro Wrestling. Right here at the Chesnee Coliseum in Chesnee, South Carolina. We got one half of the Cruise Control going up against Hellraiser.
That's right, this is young Donovan Cruz that we're taking a look at in here right now, Dennis. A nice hip toss there by this Hellraiser, followed by an arm drag. And these guys, I'm telling you, they're going out and hammer and tongue here on this opening edition of American Pro Wrestling. The holiday seasons are upon us, and we'd certainly like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and certainly a happy New Year. Looking forward to having you with us all through the new year on American Pro Wrestling.
The 2001 is going to be more exciting and more action-packed here in American Pro Wrestling. And we enjoy having all of our fans tune in to us each and every week throughout the Carolinas, and especially on WHKY TV 14 out of Hickory. And right now, Donovan Cruz, who is it's a big conversion when you're going from a tag team to a single competition. When you get tired, you got nobody to tag out to. So it's going to be interesting to see this singles matchup between these two talented individuals.
That's right, and we'd like to welcome all of our friends that watch us on Saturday afternoon in the Spartanburg Greenville market that watch us each week on channel 77, I believe it is. And that's all the way down through the Golden Strip at Malden and that area. Thanks for joining us for American Pro Wrestling. Count of two. And Donovan Cruz kicks out. Delivers those big right hands right up to the head of the Hellraiser. And the frame for the picture, a sliding kick to the midsection there. Almost a baseball slide, Dennis Price.
And I tell you, I said earlier that this was a primarily tag team wrestler, and it's real exciting to see him in singles competition, but sometimes this could be a report card for him, but he's doing a very good job today against the Hellraiser.
That's exactly right, Dennis. And notice now that these young men both trying very, very diligently in there to score a pinfall, and Donovan Cruz goes to work on that left leg of this young man, and going up to the top turnbuckle. Watch this. Here's a moon flip backwards off of those top ropes, and if he'd have connected with that, it would have been Kitty bar the door for the Hellraiser.
You're exactly right. Unfortunately, he missed that, and it looks like Hellraiser's going to be able to take advantage of the situation. Now Hellraiser going to the top rope. Let's see what he's going to come off with. And now a leg chop, and nobody's home.
That's called a keister bump right there, Dennis. I guarantee you, he's going to have pain in that sacroiliac tomorrow, and it's going to be rough to get along just even walking down the street. Look at Donovan Cruz as he works on the ropes. Comes off now for a cover, the count of 1, the count of 2, and he has him for the count of 3. And the winner of the match is none other than Donovan Cruz. Wrestling fans, we'll be back with more right after we take time out for these commercial messages.
Attention pro wrestling fans, are you ready for exotic, high-flying tag team action? You've got to come out to American Pro Wrestling every Friday night. Watchers are very best, so head to head by WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565 for ticket and information.
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Write to American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, 29305. Or visit us online, www.wahoowrestling.com/APW, or email rbragg1000@AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
American Pro Wrestling. I'm joined by the new APW Tag Team Champions, Nick Fury and Freak Daddy AJ Foss, the juvenile delinquents. Guys, a lot of chaos at the end of that match last week, but in the end, you guys came out with the 1, 2, 3 and the new Tag Team Champions.
First of all, let me ask everybody, how does a gold look around the waist of the juvenile? Last week, we proved why we are the #1 tag team in American Pro Wrestling. You're looking at the best up-and-coming team in wrestling today. We are the juvenile delinquents, baby, and we got the gold.
Nick Fury, it doesn't get any worse. I mean, this week it's gonna get no better for you guys. Steve Stasiak and Bubba Brooks, the Power Crew, won a shot at the tag team titles this hour.
How many times we done beat them now, James? What, 8, 9, 10 times? What is it?
You've had very good luck against them.
That's right. I'm getting tired of facing these J-Bros. This is uncalled for.
Well, it looks like the Power Crew has gone to the commissioner, and the commissioner has given them that tag team title match. So this hour in American Pro Wrestling, these guys, the juvenile delinquents versus the Power Crew. We'll be back with more on American Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back, Derek Flair, to the announcer's booth, and I'm here with Charlie Brown, and I'm Dennis Price, and we're back again with another exciting three-way dance here at American Pro Wrestling, Charlie.
That's right, and this should be a very interesting contest as we see none other than Buckshot Carter, Ace Bullock, and Lee Storm in a three-way dance. And this Ace Bullock is the string bean of American Pro Wrestling, and this Lee Storm we hadn't seen around in quite some time, or should I say we hadn't saw him around in quite some time. And also Lee Storm, he's going right after this Ace Bullock now. Buckshot Carter down on the far side of the ring. Derek Flair, one of the outstanding wrestling promoters in the area. This is quite a different match every time you have three men inside that ring.
It is quite a match, and the strategy seems to be what Lee Storm's doing right now. One guy just kind of sits back and lets the other two wrestle for a little while and wear each other out, and then they come in and try for the win. As you see, Lee Storm, too.
That's a giant monkey flip that we saw right there, wrestling fans. A giant monkey flip, and look at Lee Storm now, sort of taking on both men as he goes after Buckshot Carter.
Looks like a suplex, a big suplex by Lee Storm.
That's right, a step suplex. And notice the Ace Bullet coming in, and the count of one, the count of two, and none other than this Buckshot kicks out. You know, this is kind of hard to keep up with. You got three men inside that ring, and both men go down. Both men go down, Derek Flair.
Both men went down, and Buckshot got the cover, but Ace Bullet's got the rope. So good call by referee Neil Lee in this fantastic contest, this three-way dance against three of the top cruiserweights here in American Pro Wrestling right now.
The count of one, the count of two, and Lee Storm breaks it up. He says, I'm not going that route, buddy.
Lee Storm sends Buckshot in the ropes and a big drop kick. He goes up high on that one. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and Ace Bullet is there with a save. And now Ace Bullet going to work on Lightning Lee Storm. Big boot right to the chest, goes down for the count. Referee in position. 1, 2, gets a 2 count. Gets that arm up at the last minute. Ace Bullet throwing Lightning Lee Storm on the outside of the ring. Going to the outside himself. Ace Bullet's got a chair, guys. A chair shot to the head of Buckshot, but look out, here comes Lee Storm from up top and drop kicks the chair right into the face.
He just put his lights out with that one because that chair caught him right on the bridge of the nose, and I guarantee you he's got a snout there to get something caught on.
And it got him the win. It got him the win right there.
And to win this contest, and new APW Cruiserweight Champion, Lightning Lee Storm.
Lee Storm is the winner of the match, wrestling fans, and we'll be back with more right after we take time out for these messages.
Wrestling fans, have you heard about Jay Eagle's greatest hits? Well, now you can have them in your home on video cassette. You can get Jay Eagle versus Matt Hardy, IWA versus Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel.
Tell them about Ricky Morton.
Jay Eagle, this is not your time. Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel. Jay Eagle versus Ivan
Tell
Koloff.
them about the Hammer.
Look, I told you to be quiet. Jay Eagle versus Jimmy Garvin. Nature Boy, Buddy Landale. Greg,
Tell them
the
about
Hammer,
the Boogie Wonderman.
Valentine. Look, you want to go to the dressing room. Greg, the Hammer, Valentine. Sam Houston. Jay Eagle versus Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. For 23 years of pro wrestling, you can get now in your own home. Jay Eagle versus Ricky Noble, Bobby Rose, 3 hours of action. Jay Eagle versus the Mad Dog. Jay Eagle versus Magnum TA. And the Beastmasters. Jay Eagle versus Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant. One Man Gang, and Tommy Wildfire Rich. You can send only $15 to J. Eagle's Greatest Hits, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305. Send check or money order. You'll get Indian strap matches, cage matches.
Tell them about the match on the water.
Are you going to do this? J. Eagle versus Manny Fernandez, the Bull. J. Eagle versus Buzz Tyler with Baby Doll.
Face it up. Tell him. Go ahead.
J. Eagle versus the fantastic Bobby Fulton, the Patriot Dale Wilkes, Chris Hamrick.
Tell him when I slam Big Blazer. Tell him.
I'm not going to tell you, but one more time. Wahoo versus Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Chick Donovan, Nikolai Volkov, Slam Vader, Pez Watley, J. Eagle versus
Tell him what I done to the Macho Man. Tell him.
Demolition Axe versus the Rattlesnake, J. Eagle versus Macho Man Randy Savage. You can get all of these on video cassette tapes now for only $15. Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305.
Uh-oh. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Reverend Slim feeling the APW spirit. Now here comes Jay Eagle from the back, guys.
And this match is on the way. We are on the way here, and Jim is getting mauled with a kendo stick in there by none other than Chief Jay Eagle. He's mauling the dickens out of Reverend Slim, and Reverend Slim didn't even get to finish his theme song.
Well, I tell you, Charlie, he didn't even know what was coming as Jay Eagle comes in from the backside of the Coliseum here in Chesnee, and now he is just going to work on the World Television Champion.
Chief Jay Eagle, a renegade here. I mean, he's just going crazy. He threatened to hit referee Don Sewell with that kendo stick.
And referee Don Sewell manages to get that stick away from him. But look at Jay Eagle. He's going after that belt, and to save that belt, wrestling fans, and he's choking Reverend Slim now with a T-shirt of American Pro Wrestling. Jay Eagle don't care how he wins, Dennis. He just wants to win.
Well, I tell you what, we saw some actions here in the last couple of months from Chief Jay Eagle that I thought I would never see, but this is for the World Television title, and we need to get some control here because if this keeps up, we could see a new television champion here today.
That's exactly right. And Jay Eagle, I guarantee you, is on the TV champion, Reverend Slim. He's on him like white on rice.
Reverend Slim is, his mouth has been busted open. I can see that already.
Well, he's away from our camera advantage here. I can't see very much to tell exactly what happened in there. But, you know, you got to watch Jay Eagles. He'll use everything in there. He'll use a pair of brass bugs, his kitchen sink, just anything to get his hands raised.
Well, I tell you what, here at American Pro Wrestling, as it heats up and it's getting more popular across the Carolinas, everybody's wanting those championships. And right now, Jay Eagles won that championship from the Reverend Slim.
That's right. And this Reverend Slim up now, and a reverse chin lock. It looks like he may be gouging at the mouth or pulling and gripping at the mouth, what I'm trying to say. And Reverend Slim going, Jay Eagle's going for a low blow there on Reverend Slim. He's definitely opened Reverend Slim up there. I can't tell exactly where he's bleeding from. looks like maybe his nose, Dennis.
Yeah, Charlie, from my vantage point over here, it looks like as he's got a busted nose or maybe even a broke nose. You never know when you're in the ring with Chief Jay Eagle, but he's definitely made an impact on the Reverend today.
Notice him pulling that chair up with River Slim and delivers that big Tommy Hawk thrust.
Would you ever think you'd see Chief Jay Eagle bite somebody?
Jay Eagles, you know, he's completely changed here, Dennis, in the last 6 months, a year. He don't want to just go in there and beat his opponent. He wants to go in there and completely just, you know, cripple the man if there's any way possible.
I'm going to tell you what, a little over a year ago when I started with American Pro Wrestling, you couldn't ask for a better guy than Chief Jay Eagle, always out to help the youngsters and whatnot, but I tell you right now, he's all out for himself.
That's right, he done a 90-degree turnaround, and now he's just for Jay Eagle. Notice this big drop kick, and Chief Jay Eagle almost going through those ropes, and River Slim now is down delivering a big right hand to the forehead of none other than Jay Eagle.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this has just turned out into an all-out street fight. That's what it is, Charlie, a street fight.
And that bottom rope has just found its way across the windpipe of Jay Eagle. And Don Sewell, the referee in there, is warning Jay Eagle. And now they're out on this floor.
Chief Jay Eagle definitely lit the fire under Reverend Slim because he's taking action. And Reverend Slim returns the favor by biting Chief Jay Eagle. Biting him back, I guess, just like when you're a little kid and you get bit, your mother tells you to bite him back. Well, that's what Reverend
Look
Slim's
at this,
doing.
River Slim just rammed Jay Eagle into the ring post over there, and I guarantee you there's no give whatsoever on that steel post. I think Reverend Slim is about to get in the spirit of things around here, Derek Clare. I guarantee you he is.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Slim's loved by the fans, and he's been on the good side of the fence here in the past few weeks. But, Charlie, as you know,
these guys are continuing to fight. The referee's called for the bell. Supposed to be on the outside. I don't know where they're going here. Come here, Gene, take over here. I'm going to try to follow this action.
They're headed out to the balcony of the seating section of the Chesnee Coliseum, and they're going at it.
Yeah, they are. Oh, boy, it's banged into a wall there. Fans, we're going to try to keep the action here. Alan Parman, our cameraman, is following this action.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's what happens. That's what happens when you come here to the Chesnee Coliseum. You never know.
They're over at the concession stand. I see chairs flying.
Chairs are being thrown right now. They're right in the back row here.
Well, I'm going to tell you, our cameraman, Alan, has done a very good job of keeping up with the action.
He's following it. I'm afraid the Chesnee Coliseum may not be big enough to hold these guys. They might end up outside.
There's absolutely no control.
Guys, we need security out here. There's chairs flying in the concession area.
Referee Don Sewell's back there, but I don't know what they expect him to do. I mean, this thing has gotten way, way out of hand.
My God, Gene, I tell you, Chief Wahoo McDaniels needs to throw some fines out to these two individuals tonight.
Yeah, look at Reverend Slim and Jay Eagle going toe-to-toe. Reverend Slim got a busted-up nose there the hard way from Jay Eagle. Bleeding very badly from the nose.
Well, I tell you, they're going to the parking lot, Gene.
Attention, pro wrestling fans. Are you ready for exciting, high-flying tag team action? You've got to come out to American Pro Wrestling every Friday night. Watch our very best go head-to-head with WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565 for ticket and information.
Think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Write to American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, 29305. Or visit us online, www.wahoowrestling.com/APW, or email rbragg1000 at AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
Here on American Pro Wrestling, I'm joined by one of the great veterans of APW, Handsome D.L. Cool. D.L. Cool this week, a big match for you against a newcomer here in APW, Sonny Landell.
Well, Sonny and Landell ain't no buddy Landell, brother. He thinks he's going to come in here and use Handsome for a stepping stone. Brother, you got another thought coming.
Well, I have to say one thing, D.L. Cool. Whoever comes in against you gets a real run for their money. No doubt about that.
Well, brother, when you walk down the aisle and you crawl the ring with Handsome, I tell you, when you go back to the dressing room, you better have plenty of icy hot and Bengay, I tell you that.
There you have it from Handsome D.L. Cool. We'll be back with more on American Pro Wrestling.
Title defense against since winning them here last week on American Pro Wrestling, and they definitely got a big team and a couple of heavyweights they got to defend them against this week.
Well, one thing for sure, Dennis, I'd love to see this young kids, the juvenile delinquents, hold on to these tag team belts for a while, because they're really getting a test in here with these two big men, Bubba Brooks and Steve Stasiak, as Stasiak fires away on A.J. Frost, and, you know, let's put it this way, they're gallant. They're putting those belts up after winning them here last week by defeating Hitman Hunter, who substituted along with Jay Eagle for Johnny Eagle. And I tell you, these guys were rough, they were tough, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly what they can do in here against these two men, Stasiak and Power Crew.
Well, I tell you what, one thing that keeps them on top, they're not that, the juvenile delinquents are not big guys, they're not heavyweights, but they're fast, they're quick, and that's what does it.
That's right, and you know yourself, Terry Claire, on the outside of that ring, you have none other than Miss Victoria Rose, and Victoria Rose will go to any extreme. She's like Dr. Johnny Love, any of these guys but she goes out there. Look at her. She's interfering. She just got the taste right out of A.J. Frost's mouth. And, of course, referee Chuck, whatever his name is in there. Chuck Ellison. Yeah, he's on the other side of the ring. And they're doing a wonderful job of distracting him and getting the match away from the center of the ring to distract that referee so he can do his job in there.
Well, they're getting the best of Nick Fury. Nick Fury tries to come in and you know, the referee goes to Nick Fury. And then the other team, along with Victoria Rose, takes it to A.J. Frost. But A.J. Frost gets
Karate kick.
Kicked him right out.
Baseball slide.
Baseball slide and a pretty low baseball slide, I'll tell you what.
Well, I tell you, right now they are showing why they are the APW Tag Team Champions.
Exactly. You see who's in the ring taking care of business. These guys, the big guys.
Look at this high fly. Both men run out into the audience almost. And I guarantee you, Benny up there almost got the head of Big Bubba Brooks right up her snoot.
AJ on the top rope looks like he's going to repeat it.
Frost is up top. He's way up there. Could he?
Look at Victoria Rose here with the kendo stick. She's got that big kendo stick.
And we had A.J. Frost just come right off the top rope straight to the floor on Bubba Brooks, but Bubba Brooks is out there, a big man in himself, and then Victoria Rose with the kendo stick. It's too much for A.J. Frost. We got Nick Fury with a big belly-to-belly, and he outside of the ring, inside of the ring.
These guys sacrifice their body every time they make a high-risk maneuver. I've never seen anything like these guys.
They are all over the place, and the crowd is, there's not a one seat in this place. The crowd is off their feet when these guys do all these high-flying maneuvers.
You know, that's the impact that you got to have, I guess, when you're taking on two big heavyweights like this. Sometimes your agility and your quickness has to overturn for your lack of size.
Nick Fury almost gets the win. There's a 2 count. And Victoria Rose is distracting the referee. And I mean,
yes, she's distracting that referee. And Charles Ellison, Chuck Ellison is arguing with her. And notice this, we have a roll-up in there. And the referee tries to get back over to make the count, but his tummy got in the way.
You know, Victoria Rose right there hurt her own team because he had the juvenile delinquent tied up probably for the 3 count.
He's got Nick Fury up and a big suplex by Stasiak.
I guarantee you this young man's going to feel like he had the starch knocked out of him tonight after getting that big suplex.
AJ comes in for the save.
Referee Chuck Ellison, I don't know how he can keep control of this match. Dennis, you'd know as a referee. I mean, these guys are all over the place, inside the ring, outside of the ring, you know, in seconds in between. And a clothesline attempt, another clothesline, and a big super kick by Nick Fury.
I guarantee you that was a big tag kick right over the chin, and gives the tag now to A.J. Frost, and they're going to whoop the man into the ring. A side Soto slam, it looks like. Yes,
oh my God.
And A.J. Frost spikes it. He got a big elbow by A.J. Frost.
The count of 2, and A.J. Frost is out. Or should I say, Stasiak's out from under A.J. Frost there as he was trying so desperately for that cover. Catches him in the midsection, lifts him up, brings him down. I don't know what that's called. That was just looks like a neck wrench, I guess. But anyway, here comes all of these guys now. All 4 men's inside the ring. Whipping into the ring. Big Bubba Brooks and
a double super kick right to the chin of Big Bubba Brooks.
That's right, Derek. And notice now A.J. Frost is
Nick Fury's up top.
He's getting ready to fly. Fury getting ready to fly.
What a frog splash.
Wow.
That could be it. There's Chief Jay Eagle.
Jay Eagle's out there, and what he's doing out here, I don't know.
Chief Jay Eagle's got no business. He just kicked Chuck Ellison, the referee.
Attacked the referee.
And he's going after the juvenile delinquents, and this is not fair.
I'll tell you what, something's got to be done about this Chief Jay Eagle.
this is uncalled for.
Oh, here's the unknown referee. What's he doing out here? It should have been a disqualification after he kicked Chuck Ellison. Guys, I'm speechless.
I mean, what can you say when something like this happens?
We have got new World Tag Team Champions as it stands.
This is despicable. Commissioner, something needs to be done about this.
What can you do? What can you do? Well, the unknown referee gives it to the Power Crew, so they're new tag team champions.
They're the new tag team champions, Ken Stasiak and none other than Bubba Brooks. And let me see where we are. We'll be back after we take time out for these commercials.
Wrestling fans, have you heard about Jay Eagle's greatest hits? Well, now you can have them in your home on video cassette. You can get Jay Eagle versus Matt Hardy, IWA versus Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel.
Tell them about Ricky Morton.
Jay Eagle, this is not your time. Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel. Jay Eagle versus Ivan
Tell
Koloff.
them about the Hammer.
Look, I told you to be quiet. Jay Eagle versus Jimmy Garvin. Nature Boy, Buddy Landale. Greg,
Tell them
the
about
Hammer,
the Boogie Woogie Man.
Valentine. Look, you want to go to the dressing room. Greg, the Hammer, Valentine. Sam Houston. Jay Eagle versus Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. For 23 years of pro wrestling, you can get now in your own home. Jay Eagle versus Ricky Noble, Bobby Rose, 3 hours of action. Jay Eagle versus the Mad Dog. Jay Eagle versus Magnum TA and the Beastmasters. Jay Eagle versus Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant, One Man Gang, and Tommy Wildfire Rich. You can send only $15 to Jay Eagle's Greatest Hits, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305. Send check or money order. You'll get Indian strap matches, cage matches.
Tell them about the match on the water.
Are you going to do this? Jay Eagle versus Manny Fernandez, the Bull. Jay Eagle versus Buzz Tyler with Baby Doll.
Mix it up. Tell them. Go ahead.
Jay Eagle versus the fantastic Bobby Fulton, the Patriot Dale Wilkes, Chris Hamrick.
Tell them when I slam Big Blader. Tell them.
I'm not going to tell you, but one more time. And Wahoo versus Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Chick Donovan, Nikolai Volkov, Slam Vader, Pez Watley, Jay Eagle versus
Tell them what I done to the Macho Man. Tell them.
Demolition Axe, the Rattlesnake, Jay Eagle versus Macho Man Randy Savage. You can get all of these on video cassette tape now for only $15. Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305.
American Pro Wrestling, and I'm joined by two tough hombres right here. Hardcore Hunter Thompson, the United States Heavyweight Champion, Thunder. Thunder last week, a big match against Mack Truck. Mack Truck had you run on the ropes a little bit, and then Hunter Thompson came to your aid.
First of all, Gene, Hunter did what Hunter had to do because he's got a hatred so deep for Mack Truck, it just ain't even funny. As for Mack Truck, almost pulling one out over me, he ain't been back long enough to pull that.
Well, this week, Hunter Thompson, you and Thunder going up against Blade and Big Mack Truck. Mack Truck had some not-so-kind words for you last week.
You know, Gene, you piss me off. You come out here every single week and run your mouth and ask these stupid questions about how do you feel about Mack Truck? How do you feel about Reverend Slim? Well, how the hell do you think I feel, Gene? Let me tell you something. If I shut your mouth, you little slut. Let me tell you something. If every week I have to have a new partner out here to get what I want in APW, then that's what's going to have to happen. Because tonight, Hey, fat boy. Fat boy. If that's what's got to happen tonight, I got the baddest man available in the dressing room, and that's Thunder. Mack Truck, I got rid of you from this company one time. Somehow, you conned Charlie Babb and James McCone and Mr. Restraino here into getting you back into the business. Well, I'm telling you what, I have made it a mission and an early New Year's resolution to whip your ass on television. Hey, let me tell you something about Big, your ass, lady. Let me tell you something, Mack Truck. This is the last time I'm going to deal with you. And if I've got to get Thunder or anybody else in this dressing room to come out here, if that's what it takes, that's what's going to be done. So, Gene, you ask all the stupid damn questions you want to ask, but you're going to get the same smart-ass answer every week.
Come on over here, Gene, and take over during this match.
And we have Sonny Landell, DL Cool. You know, DL Cool was out here earlier saying that he wasn't going to be a stepping stone. But this newcomer of Sonny Landell has been looking real impressive here in American Pro Wrestling. And it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this one.
That's right. Sonny Landell definitely making an impact in APW so far. But DL Cool could just give him a run for his money. This should be an interesting match.
I want to welcome Gene Restraino back to the announcer's table.
Yes, take a little break. I just took some verbal abuse that last interview there from Hunter Thompson, so gotta come over here and relax for a little bit. But Sonny Landell's been very impressive so far in APW, but DL Cool's definitely gonna be his toughest test so far.
Yeah, I was just telling Derek here earlier in the night, DL Cool said he wasn't going to be a stepping stone for Sonny Landell, so we'll see.
Well, Derek, Dennis, I gotta tell you, I don't think in all the time I've been with APW, we've seen a more wild hour between Jay Eagle and Reverend Slim in that tag team match. This week and last week, everything's just been out of control.
I tell you what, with the unknown referee and all this that went on in the last match, and we got new tag team champions in the Power Crew, I'm sure it's going to be interesting in the boardroom on Monday morning.
Yes, I think Wahoo McDaniel and Charlie Babb are going to take a look at the last couple of weeks, and we're really got to take a hard look, and I think some changes got to be made.
Definitely some changes got to be made, and now Sonny Landell and DL Cool exchanging words.
They exchanged some pretty hard chops there, too.
Oh, that's true. And guys, it's not going to get any better. Coming up next, this wild tag team match, I think. Hunter Thompson and Thunder against Blade and Mack Truck. That one's got the potential to get out of control.
As our friend Dan Paris would say, this is chaos personified.
Oh, absolutely.
My God, it's definitely been a real exciting hour here in American Pro Wrestling. And I tell you what, as you say, Gene, it's only going to get better for our main event.
Oh, absolutely. Sonny Landell working on the veteran D.O. Cool here right now. This will be a big feather in Sonny Landell's cap, guys, if he can get a big win over D.O. Cool here.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. He's working on that left arm. Sonny Landell, I've noticed in his matches, he takes one part of the body and he just works on it and works on it and works on it, sort of like the Anderson brothers or, something like that. He just tries to wear them down on that one body part until they can't take any more, just like he's doing to DL Cool's left arm right now.
Absolutely. Last week we saw Sonny Landell win with a submission move, so he's definitely skilled in the submission tactics.
There's only one difference between this week and last week, and that is the unknown referee.
Yeah, that's true. He made his presence felt in the last match, no doubt about it. Fans, each and every week here in American Pro Wrestling, you can expect the wildest in wrestling action. Check us out every week. Greenville, Spartanburg on Charter Cable, Channel 77, Channel 14 in Hickory, North Carolina, Cherokee, North Carolina. American Pro Wrestling. Every week, you just never know what to expect.
I tell you what, it gets a wide range, too. I'd like to say hello to some friends up in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, who say they see us up there as well, Gene.
Well, that's great. That's great. And like I said, if you're in the Chesnee area, come out here we're here every Friday night, Chesnee Coliseum, just 1 mile north of Chesnee on Highway 221. Come by Chesnee Coliseum and check us out.
Back to action in the ring. He's got him in, looks like some kind of scissor lock, and D.L. Cool escapes. Now with arm drag.
Well, D.O. Cool now with an arm bar on Sonny Landell, so he's showing Sonny Landell, Derek, that he knows some stuff too.
Absolutely, Doug. D.L. Cool's got a lot of ring. He's very ring-wise, you know. He's no rookie like Sonny Landell, but I'll tell you what, Sonny Landell's giving him a run for his money, that's for sure.
That's true. Again, very effective working on that one body part, trying to wear that one body part down and weakening it. Very, very effective wrestling maneuver.
Well, a lot of submission holds in this match from both guys. I mean,
another thing, guys, we forgot to talk about is we got a new Cruiserweight champion. Lightning Lee Storm in that no DQ match got the Cruiserweight title.
That was definitely, you know, a lot of title changes has happened here in American Pro Wrestling in the last couple of weeks. And as the crowds are getting bigger and we're expanding all over the Carolinas on television, some of the best action right here in American Pro Wrestling, and it's only going to get better, and you're going to see all the big guys and all the best professional wrestlers in the country come to American Pro Wrestling, because it's definitely an organization to be recognized with now.
Absolutely.
Sonny Landell goes for the cover and gets a 2 count. It was very, very close right there.
It sure was. Here comes Sonny Landell. Looks like he wants to whip D.L. Cool in the center row. Off goes D.L. Cool. Lariat. Down goes D.L. Cool.
Wow.
Fans, we want to let you know that American Pro Wrestling will be returning to Gaffney, South Carolina in the near future also. Great to be back in Gaffney.
I believe that's on December the 28th.
Great. So 7/28, if you're in the Gaffney area, come up to National Guard Armory for American Pro Wrestling.
Good DDT by Sonny Landell. 1, 2, 3.
Got him.
We got a win. It is Sonny Landell with the win over D.L. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on American Pro Wrestling.
Attention pro wrestling fans, are you ready for exciting, high-flying tag team action? You've got to come out to American Pro Wrestling every Friday night. Watches our very best goes head-to-head with WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565 for ticket information.
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Write to American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, 29305. Or visit us online, www.wahoowrestling.com/APW, or email rbragg1000@AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
We're back on American Pro Wrestling, and these guys have just went to work here. They didn't even wait for the bell.
No, sir, they sure didn't. We've got Hardcore Hunter Thompson and his partner, Thunder, against Big Mac Truck and Blade.
Guys, this is personal.
It sure is. I just did the 100-yard dash to get out of here. I apologize. I said Blade was Mac Truck's opponent. I'm sorry about that. It was his partner. Excuse me for that. I guess I was kind of worried I had to jump out of there because I saw Hunter Thompson and Thunder coming out.
You know, if you think this is really personal for Blade, because you got Hardcore Hunter Thompson, who defeated him for the Hardcore title under some questionable circumstances, and also Thunder, who defeated him for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, also under some questionable circumstances.
Boy, there's no doubt about that. Blade just recently came back. He was gone for 30 days because he lost the match to Thunder. But now he's back and gunning for Thunder. And Hunter Thompson and Mac Truck, they've got some issues.
Absolutely. You know, Mac Truck last week was his first week back here on American Pro Wrestling. It's been great to see him again, and he definitely want to heat this thing up as his big return.
Oh, absolutely. Blade looking real good here. Oh, look at this. Beautiful move there. It's a cover. 1, 2, kick out. Well, fans, this is just going to be another wild match.
You definitely got four of probably the biggest heavyweights in American Pro Wrestling in here right now, and four big heavyweights who has a real personal vendetta. And right now, Mac Truck goes to work.
Clothesline by Mac Truck, and down goes the United States Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I tell you what, there's not a whole lot of time left on this program, so it's going to be interesting.
No, it isn't. We're getting close to the end of the hour here. We're going to try to keep this match as long as we can here. Keep this match going as long as we can here with the television cameras rolling.
I tell you what, it's definitely, it's another reason why you need to be down here at the Chesnee Coliseum at American Pro Wrestling.
That's right. Every Friday night here in Chesnee, come out and see the great action like this tag team match going on here in the ring right now. We're going to keep this match going on TV as long as we can here. We're getting towards the end of the hour. We're going to keep going as long as we can.
The Hardcore Hunter with a reversal by Mac Truck.
Oh.
And now a big right hand by the big man.
And down goes the Hardcore icon, Hunter Thompson. He's a little bit staggered there right now. Hunter Thompson, guys, he's just on some vendetta. I'll tell you that right now.
I tell you what, when he first came back here a few months ago to American Pro Wrestling, he definitely come back on the right foot, but somehow he got hooked up with Jeff G. Bailey, and now he's just been on a haywire.
Fans, I understand we got about 3 minutes left in this hour. We're getting close to the end. We're going to keep this match going as long as we can. Tag in. Hunter Thompson goes to the center rope. Down goes the big man. Fans, we've been told here we're just about running out of time here on this hour of American Pro Wrestling. We've kept this match going as long as we can. Maybe next week we'll be able to show you the finish of this match. So for Dennis Price and Derek Blair, this is G. Rustano. We'll see you here next week on American Pro Wrestling.
Good night.
Have you heard about Jay Eagle's greatest hits? Well, now you can have them in your home on video cassette. You can get Jay Eagle versus Matt Hardy, IWA versus Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel.
Tell them about Ricky Morton.
Jay Eagle, this is not your time. Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel, Jay Eagle versus Ivan
Tell
Koloff.
them about the hammer.
Look, I told you to be quiet. Jay Eagle versus Jimmy Garvin. Nature Boy, Buddy Landell. Greg,
Tell them
the
what I mean
Hammer,
about the boogie woogie
Valentine. Look, you want to go to the dressing room. Greg, the Hammer, Valentine. Sam Houston. Jay Eagle versus Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. For 23 years of pro wrestling you can get now in your own home. Jay Eagle versus Ricky Noble. Bobby Rose. 3 hours of action. Jay Eagle versus the Mad Dog. Jay Eagle versus Magnum TA. And the Beastmasters. Jay Eagle versus Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant. One Man Gang. And Tommy Wildfire Rich. You can send only $15 to Jay Eagle's Greatest Hits, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305. Send check or money order. You'll get Indian strap matches, cage matches.
Tell them about the match on the water.
Are you going to do this? Jay Eagle versus Manny Fernandez, the Bull. Jay Eagle versus Buzz Tyler with Baby Doll.
Make it up. Tell them. Go ahead.
Jay Eagle versus the fantastic Bobby Fulton, the Patriot Dale Wilkes, Chris Hamrick.
Tell them when I slam Big Blader. Tell them.
I'm not going to tell you, but one more time. And Wahoo versus Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Chick Donovan, Nikolai Volkov, Slam Vader, Tez Watley, Jay Eagle versus
Tell them what I done to the Macho Man. Tell them.
Demolition Axe, Rattlesnake, Jay Eagle versus Macho Man Randy Savage. You can get all of these on video cassette tapes now for only $15. Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305.
Over 500,000 people have already begun earning a lot more money working just a few hours in your spare time. And they've all done it by following a step-by-step program for investing in real estate with no down payment, developed by Carlton Sheets. His story has appeared in many newspapers, magazines, and talk shows. And over the past 20 years has taught his technique to over 1 million people. Stay tuned to find out just what these people are doing. Most important, you'll see how you can do it too.
Well, last year I put $154,000 in my pocket from real estate. And this year alone,